Welcome to another episode of James Plays Cities Skylines. So, last time we left off, a new day has dawned on Mega City Ultra with our beautiful, glorious hydroelectric power plant. I know exactly what we're going to call it. It's the Damn Sun Dam. Because did that take? Oh no, it didn't. Damn Sun. Because when you look at it, you go, damn, son. Yeah, that's what it is. I think we can, I keep thinking I have a building that's underwater when I see this ship thing here. Well, ship thing. This ship that is here. One of the things we're gonna see, like I mentioned before, you can already see it a little bit. The water level is going to go down on this side of the dam, just like, you know, you see the picture of the Hoover Dam and stuff. So this will slowly decline. And if we put more of these water pumps that actually suck up water, it'll make an even bigger difference. Actually, let's move that there. And move that there. Connect these up. Because a lower water level on... These have power? Yeah, they do. A lower water level on this side of the dam wouldn't actually be that bad, because it would give us a lot more beach area here that we could use to develop beachfront properties. So that, you know, nearly $100,000 investment was worthwhile. Oh, that's the grandfather clock in the background of the room I'm in. I think already you can see a little bit. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but did these rocks poke out before? Anyways, let's see. Our demand is very low. Let's see how our... Oh! We have skulls. What does that mean? Dead people! We have dead people. What happened to our... Oh, we have a graveyard here. Let's put another one up here. Who doesn't want to live next to a beautiful graveyard? Alright. Wow, 9,300. Just at 10,000 people. What's the next milestone? 14,000. Oh, this one's a pretty... I mean, it seems kind of lame compared to what we got with the last one. Yeah, that seems a little lame. What's the one after that? Oh, solar power plant. It's like you don't really get much. What do these guys have? Low land value. Well, last time I remember us defunding most of the city budget. I think we can probably correct that. Oh, that would explain all the dead people everywhere. Let me see. I can get some money. Parks. Parks had lots of money and unique buildings. So let's set you guys back up. So that should help these low land value problems go away, because there was lots of crime all of a sudden, and lots of... Like, this park was just not doing as well for the land value as it normally would. Still nothing has developed in our inner city here, amazingly. Like, this is supposed to be the downtown core, and there's just nothing. Just not a thing. Yeah, wow. Alright, well, in due time, this will develop. We have zero demand right now, but our city is still growing, which is the important thing. And we've got a decent amount of money. So for once, let's see about paying back one of our loans. Because that's, this is ridiculous interest. This one has 10% interest. Been paying 10% interest on this loan. It's, weekly loans. So we've been paying $600 towards this loan every billing cycle. Every time we get money, we get $600 less, or $500 less, because of this loan. So, and taxes are, oh yes, let's put our commercial taxes down a little bit, actually. That's what I'm going to do. In order to encourage, because this is all commercially zoned, in order to encourage this growth a little bit and this demand for commercial, I'm going to bring that down. Let's see. We can't afford any education buildings anyways. The one thing I wanted to look at is, now that we have trades, where is the railroad? Does it... Oh, here it is. Wow, just outside of our... That's an old building. It's neat. I guess that's like a train station. Kind of reminds me of one of the, from Open Transport Tycoon, one of the industry buildings that's connected via train. Anyways, so we can't actually access the train right now as it is because it's not within our city limits. So the next expansion we get is definitely going to be up here, maybe. I say definitely and then maybe in the same sentence. Will likely be one up over here so that we can get access to this rail line and we can bring it down and connect these goods here because these guys produce a lot of agricultural goods. We can connect these goods to the global market a lot better than tons of trucks driving here. So let's check our traffic. Yeah, this is a bad place for traffic, and over here as well. So lots of people going out to this highway via this way. What if we added another connection for these guys right here? Like so. So now some of we can just, you know, add a bit of relief for some of these businesses to get out onto there. Surprisingly, we're getting a lot of traffic here, actually. Although, having only one bridge out of the suburb may be affecting that. And it may be time to build another bridge. I'm thinking one right down here, maybe a smaller one. What if we did, like so? That wouldn't be too expensive. Only, we'd have to tear down this, making it even uglier. What if we did a one like that? Yeah. Alright, so that didn't cost us too much. And so now all this traffic going up here, there's now another option. Because this bridge services not only this highway connection, but everyone living here, which is actually a sizable population now. So now that we have this lower bridge down here, we can... Well, it'll take a second for them to start using it, but it'll help here. This is the fun part of the game. Let's stop that from empty. This is the really fun part, managing traffic for me, anyways. We may have to upgrade this road. Is trying to find ways to actually deal with the volume of traffic that your city starts getting. So connecting this is adding relief here, but it is slowing this part down. So coming off the highway, what I'm going to do is also add... I love how this goes from 3 lanes to 5 lanes to 1 lane, or 2 lanes. We need our one-way here. I'm just going to come off of here, and then just going to go down. And under that, so it's not connecting, and then it's going to connect over here. So what that does is, because a lot of these trucks are, or some of them maybe, are going into the kind of the industrial area. So we can give them an option to get there without going through this really busy intersection. The rest of these trucks are going into the city at large. So what we may actually do is just add this one way here. And give it... do a similar sort of thing. Only we'll go... this, and we'll go over. And, I didn't think this through very well. We'll just connect it right there. So now we have all this heavy industrial traffic going right through our residential zone, just as planned. So now to get off the highway, this part of the highway anyways, you either go into this looks really weird. Kind of does actually, yeah. Why don't we replace this? Is this a one-way? Yeah, it is. Why don't we just do that? There we go. So now, yeah, okay, so I think this will maybe work better. If anything, it's lessened the congestion, although this is still an issue here. We're gonna have to upgrade this road to higher capacity. And that should help that. Okay, and so for now, we've abated the majorest, the most pressing of our traffic concerns. This was bright red before, now it's kind of a medium sunburn. And this intersection's getting a little busier, but still, I mean, there's going to be busyness here. And unless we're willing to upgrade this road, there's not much to be done about that. So, good to see that these are getting lots of use. Is it raining? I hate rain. Well, still no demand. Low demand for industry or offices, low demand for commercial zone, low demand. Oh, offices. I forgot about offices. So we can build these things called office zones. And we may build a small section for them. Just a little offshoot from this road here. We'll have this connect up there. We'll just have this. I know that's not perfect, but you know what, it'll do. Okay, so this little expansion bit we built here, water it up, and then we're going to zone it for offices. Because this is like business headquarters and things you'd find, let's do that one. You know, like offices, they're just offices. I don't know how else to describe them. But they fall under industrial. They're the alternative. Everything else, you know, there's high density residential and low density residential, and same for commercial. But there's no high density industrial because that wouldn't really make much sense. Instead, you have offices, so which provide a similar kind of thing. They don't produce goods, but they, you know, employ people, and they also don't produce nearly as much pollution. Because industry, obviously, I hope this is obvious, produces pollution. Check our, what is this, wind pollution. Yeah, so, oh, actually, this isn't so bad. But, yeah, I mean, this is a little bit of what's left of our industrial zone. I think this is our only industry that isn't agricultural, and it's tons of pollution. And then the poop in the river. Is there it's just pollution. There's no like air or water or ground pollution. Well, you get the idea. So maybe the farms don't produce pollution, which seems strange because I know farms often do actually pollute the ground. You know, with pesticides and things like that, and you know, general pollution. This place actually doesn't look good, especially with the deactivated windmills in the distance. Let's go take another look at our dam. Our dam, son. Now that it is daytime. It's simple, but you know what, it works. It's beautiful to me. Sleek. Those curves. These little buttress things. This thing. It looks cool. And the sea level has gone down slightly. The ship is sticking it. The ship is like my measurement tool for what the sea level is. And the ship is sticking out a bit more than it was before, so we're looking good. Also, is it my imagination, or has our hotel district actually grown slightly? Oh, do we have power problems? Or is someone just not connected? Power. Yeah, we've got tons of power. How's our water? Water, we're going to want to build another one of these. Do that, and maybe another pooper dumper. That's essentially what these are. They cost $2,500, $2,500 to dump poop into... Oh, this is rude. Yeah, power problem. $2,500 to pump poop into the river. And I do that for like 20 bucks. Pour poop into a river. Well, maybe, yeah, okay, maybe I'd actually want a bit more money to do that. So these are our offices. They actually look pretty nice. What's this one? Solutions Incorporated. Yeah, okay. These are the guys you go to when you need something solutioned. Maybe it's not like solutions, but it's like the other kind of solutions, like the chemical solutions. What are these guys? Trident Accounting. They probably do the accounting for the city. Top Banking. These guys are top bankers. You know so, because it's in the name. They're just top. Customer services. Customer services. They service customers. Services. What was this smaller one? They have two buildings next to each other. These guys are making their way in the world today with two identical buildings next to each other, one slightly larger. Like they were doing so well. Oh, Solutions Inc. also has a smaller subsidiary branch here. So does Top Banking. I guess they kind of run out of names. Financial News. Oh, these are like a news company. That's cool. So this will provide really, really good employment for all the educated people. It's not to disparage the hardworking folk, but the highly educated demand is substantially less than the uneducated demand. So you can see we have 7 overeducated workers here, well-educated. They don't really need well-educated. So these are guys that have gotten high school educations that are working on the farm when they could be working for Solutions Incorporated. Speaking of education, let's just check up on that. High school availability is still not ideal. We're about, what was that, 256 kids that want to go to school and can't. So what if we were to education, bump up your budget? Actually, let's just put it up all the way. And night school, yeah. So now the capacity is 2,500. So now that was kind of a stopgap thing, but that will give us more time before we have to build another school. We're still far away from a university. We have 747 eligible university, kids that are graduating high school and saying, yeah, I can go to university. But they can't because, well, there's no universities in the city, and obviously leaving the city is strictly forbidden. Is anyone using this bridge that we built? Okay, there's a guy. Let's check our traffic report. Jim, up to you with the traffic watch helicopter. Well, the traffic's looking pretty good, Bob, my co-star on this TV show that I made up. This little thingy here that doesn't have a name is pretty congested, and so try and avoid that at the evening rush hour. Oh, and this other road over here that we also don't have a name for is moving well. Anyways, the point of that is that traffic is not bad at all. These little kind of pink zones are actually pretty reasonable. It just means that there's high volume. It's important to distinguish the difference between volume and traffic. So this kind of pinkness here is getting pretty good volume, but I don't think anyone's actually being slowed down because there's too many other cars. Whereas this green bit over here, it's like, hey, there's no traffic. Well, there's no one on the road. So, our business section really kind of took off. That worked pretty well. And we have a tiny little bit of demand for residential and no demand for commercial still. My theory is that we will just keep building residential until the demand for until the demand for commercial returns. We're just planning for growth here. So that if we do that, this middle section was a little rushed, so we'll have perfectly straight roads and straight sections. But we want in general, we want our residential section to look a little nicer. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time and money to make these roads, mostly time, to make these roads a little curved so that we've got this kind of... Doesn't that look so much nicer? It's just slightly uneven and, you know... Anyways. Oh, we're a little over schedule here. Maybe 20 minutes. I'm going to... I'll finish up this zone and call the episode there. And we can just zone this off real quick. Has that got everything? Excellent. Forgot about our World War II bunkers here. Snake. So that will slowly fill in over time, and that will kind of serve our residential demand. Oh, and we have to extend the this thing. We really don't want that to be on the highway. Probably use the biggest tool. We really don't want that to be on the highway, because if we later decide to do the thing that blocks the industrial traffic or heavy traffic, actually we can just do this. If we do decide to block, oh no, we can't, because that's what we do too. Never mind. If I can finish the sentence. If we decide to block industrial traffic, that would cause serious problems, because no industrial traffic allowed on the highway. Like, come on. And our city would pretty much be cut off. So, with this section finished, and that'll slowly fill up, our city is looking as beautiful as ever. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Cities Skylines.